in a letter is demanding investigations into the appointment of some specialists to head the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital laboratories. My colleague Richard Kojonyako has more in the statement. He joins me. Kojo, what more is the association saying?
Well, so the letter is titled "Remove Professor Ekem, her specialists and medical officers from the medical laboratory," and this is in response to a letter that had been written earlier. I read you some portions of the letter. The Regional Executive Council received a letter with the above title on 25th May 2021 on allegations of illegal development at the laboratory department of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. As leadership of the professional association in the region, we will take the necessary steps to investigate the issue immediately with all the stakeholders involved and will come out with the measures to address them within the shortest possible time. We call on the laboratory manager and the CEO of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital as a matter of urgency to investigate and find amicable solutions to the issue in order to avoid any further damage these worrying developments would cause in the medical laboratory fraternity. And this letter has been copied to the CEO of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, the laboratory manager of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, and it's been signed by Samuel Amwa and Elvis Gia. They are regional chairman and regional secretary, respectively.
But Richard, what's been the impacts of the strike there?
It's been huge. It's been huge. Apart from the solidarity strike they have embarked on, they all have their they also have their issues, and the letter indicates the issue they also have, and been having a huge impact on the patient, especially pregnant women that come to the facility.
Richard Kojonyako is our Central Regional Correspondent. Now, the Ghana Education Service is today rallying the support of parents to fully embrace the free senior high school policy despite recent challenges. GAS says it will address issues of inadequate space for students, but insists academic work has not been hampered by the policy. The Super Morning Show has this week shared stories of teachers, parents and students regarding the implementation of the program. The following News Desk report highlights these problems and what the GAS has been saying.
I asked my daughter what an ASOM is. Final year, she's unable to tell me what an ASOM is. This free SHS is really putting stress on parents, teachers, and then the students as well. Please, if the government can do something about it, let them just scrape off the free education.
The double track system was rolled out to accommodate
died after she was allegedly mistreated by a 54-year-old caregiver. The suspect, Clara Ayaniampa, was picked up after management of Happy Bloomers Crash at Agbogba made available the video surveillance fitted in the room where the disturbing act took place to the police. Ayigra Aka Mensah was pronounced dead at the North Legon Hospital, where managers of the crash rushed her. Subsequently, the parents of the victim lodged a complaint of circumstances leading to the child's death, and the caregiver was arrested. We'll hear from the police shortly, but first, my colleague Evans.
Feed the baby, goes in, tries to offer the baby food in what appears to be a cup. The baby obviously rejects it. She goes out and she walks back in, and then the baby is sitting in this rocking baby chair of a sort, and you see her grab the two hands of the baby behind the baby and forcefully, and then she pushes the cup with the food or whatever substance was in it into the baby's mouth. Just a little by a minute, and then she then leaves the baby. But obviously, clearly from what we've heard later on, there possibly might be a link there that of course police are investigating.
So what does she do? I mean, she's looking on whilst the baby is
No,
choking?
she herself is applying the force in feeding the baby. So grabs the baby's both hands behind this baby. Looks like a baby, and from what we've told, 11-month-old baby, so less than a year old, behind the baby, and whilst in the chair. So I just imagine somebody putting a handcuff on you, but this is not a handcuff, a human being dragging both hands behind you, but this is a baby, tightly, and then force feeding you with substance in your mouth through a cup, and you're screaming and shouting and kicking. This is what happened to this baby.
Evans Mensah with details of that disturbing video. We can now listen to Accra Regional Police Command. Now, owners of the Breman mining site in the Upper Dentra West Districts of the Central Region have been put before court. The two, Kweku Apia and Kofi Apia, have been given a provisional charge of mining without licenses. It comes after 3 persons, including a 13-year-old boy, Fabatia, died after the mining pit collapsed. Fabatia's mother, Ya Santua, laments how she yielded to the request of her son to take part in a illegal mining business because there was nothing for them to feed on. Richard Kojanyako has the rest of the story.
2 of the dead have been identified already, with the third yet to
Sports and Mubarak Haruna is here.
Yes, Mama V, enjoy sports would climax the 2021 European season in a grand style. We have a theme this weekend, the Week of Champions, which begins with the Joy UCL quiz featuring some of your favorite personalities like comedian Obian Ponsa and General Intatia. Now, the quiz airs throughout the weekend on Joy News, Joy Prime, and at 7 p.m. tonight on radio. Now, tomorrow evening as well, we have a super build-up to the UEFA Champions League final between Manchester City and Chelsea with live commentary from 6 p.m. Let's get into the camps now. And Manchester City are looking to win the desired trophy for the first time in their history, but Chelsea stand in their way. We will hear from the City boss Pep Guardiola shortly, but first though is Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel.
Man City is clearly the benchmark of our league. So
Ahead of the Champions League final tomorrow.
Your enemy's enemy is your enemy. So we're all against Chelsea.
Oh, well, exactly. Yeah. I bled on Wednesday night, so it's fair that a London club will bleed as well.
And according to the minister, discussions have been had with leaders of the spare parts dealers, adding that a spare parts village will be constructed for the purpose of decongesting their current trading hubs and also create more job opportunities. He explained this was an initiative proposed during a deliberation with the leaders of the Kokompe and Abosokai spare parts dealers associations.
And Asia, Kokompe for Asia, Abosokai for. Yeah, the NEA, so yeah, but yeah.
Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte speaking on our sister station Adom FM earlier this week. But today, the traders say unless government uses bulldozers to force them out, they are not moving. My colleague Kwekwa Sante visited the Abosokai spare parts area and joins me in studio. Kwekwa, you say the traders are resisting this plan that the minister says was agreed on by their leadership. Why?
Right. So contrary to the claims by the minister that he has spoken with his members, the members say that they have not officially been spoken to and their leaders may be deceiving the minister into believing that they are moving and they are not moving.
Oh, my dream is some badges for about 20 years.
I've rented this store for 20 years. And every 5 years, I pay over 30,000 Ghana cedis. So does that mean the minister
Abusokai. Keta Senior High Technical School has once again demonstrated it is the science and maths quiz shining star of the Volta region. It is the first school to qualify for the finals of the Volta and Oti Zone Science and Maths Quiz Championship after winning with 73 points.
Massive jubilation here at the Nut Hall.
Louis Girls Senior High School is on course to win in the very first of the 9 contest championship. Manuel Cranting joins us with a quick update. Manuel, what's the update on the first contest?
Yeah, so Mama V, that contest just ended. Ashanti Regional Championship. St. Louis won with 50 points, beating KNUST SHS who scored 35 points. Adventist SHS Bantama scored 25 points.
Mama V, that is Wendy Shea's new song featuring Medical, and it's called Decision. A very different sound from Wendy Shea. And today she's dropping her album, Shaying Stars, with producers like MOG, Street Beats, and Danny Beats. It's a 10-track album. We're very excited. We can't wait to hear what the Queen of GH Music has in store for us.
Absolutely, we can't wait. And that's it for the Midday News. Our top headline this hour. Say they risk losing her if she does not get access to blood. Log on to myjoyonline.com for more news. My name is Mama V Owusu Abwaji. Thanks for choosing us.